time away, about 3 months or so, from YouTube, I'm back. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Richard. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay, where I go to garage sales, thrift stores, and occasionally retail arbitrage, and I take those undervalued items and I sell them on eBay for a profit. So if you're a returning viewer, you can obviously tell there's something different about me. I decided to go ahead and grow it out. Leave me a comment down below. Do you think I should keep it or shave it off? Time away, about 3 months or so, from YouTube, I'm back. So today's gonna be a what sold video. I'll go through the items, letting you know where I picked the item up, what I paid for the item, and also too what the item sold for. So as you can see, I'm here in my small little vineyard. So let's jump into the eBay store and see what's sold. Okay, broke my tripod mount, so I'm gonna have to actually hold this. As you can see, moves around, so I apologize if it gets a little shaky. Okay, first thing we had go out, this was a pair of vintage milk glass, blue covered salt and pepper shakers. And I've already packed these up. It's these guys right here. These sold for $16.49. And the buyer did pay $14.49 in shipping. Next item is already packed up. This is a lot of 12 small glass tree ornaments, iridescent pink and gold. That's going to be these guys right here. And if you want to see what they look like, I am throwing it up on the screen. These sold for $18.12. And the buyer did pay $8.90 in shipping. Last thing that's packed up is a pair of Zingara loafers. These are men's brown leather slip-on dress shoes. They were size 10.5. And that's going to be these guys right here. These sold for $30.41. And the buyer did pay $12 even in shipping. Back in the eBay store today, we have 11 orders going out for $561. 3 of the items I've already pulled and packed. Had to pack those up last night. So going to the next item, this is a vintage Kansas City Chiefs, put unisex coat, size small. Large print all over. This is in bin Y3. Picked this up at a local thrift store. I'm into it for $8. So we're looking for custom SKU 1171. It's probably this one back here. 1171. Again, picked this up at a thrift store. I'm into it for $8. Now when I do jackets, I usually put them into a big bag so you can't see it. But again, you'll see this picture up on the screen. This sold for some pretty good money. You definitely want to look out for vintage football apparel. This is a vintage Kansas City Chiefs unisex adult NFL coat size. It is a size small, so I knew it would take a while to sell. I put large print all over. This sold for $169.95, and the buyer did pay $10.50 in shipping. Next thing going out, this is a Schultz Sports Scorpion. I'll just put Umpire Chest Protector, black, see photos for size. Didn't have a size on there, so I just laid it out with a ruler. Now this isn't in inventory, but I know where it's at. It's going to be right down here. So it's this guy right here. I had bought a sports bag. It had 3 of these. One's already sold, put us into the profit. This one and one other one. One of the catcher's helmets. So if I were to say cost of goods into this is maybe $2, $3 at most. This sold for $35.95, and the buyer did pay $12.30 in shipping. Next item going out was also upstairs in that bin, so I went and just got those. These are Tommy Bahama's men's shorts, blue. Put size 32, 10 inches. Picked these up at a thrift store. I'm into them for 50 cents. And I know I have the right ones because the custom SKU is 1407. These sold for $19.51, and the buyer did pay $8.90 in shipping. This next item is a multi-quantity item. This is perfectly polished stripper detox facial and body mud, 8 ounces, new sealed charcoal. And I put NIP, new in package. This is going to be, I believe they're down here. It's not this one, it's, nope, it's D3. Okay, so we're coming back over here. This is a nice thing about multi-quantity. This buyer came in and bought 4. And that's all we have left of the yellow ones. We have this one here. So it's all 4 of these right here. Set that right there. This is what it is. I'm into each of these for $1 from the local thrift store. All 4 of these sold for $33.84, and the buyer did pay $14.40 in shipping. Next item is a pair of Levi's. Was actually upstairs in a bin that I haven't quite got into inventory yet. These are Levi's 559 jeans, men's. These are 44 by 34. I put dark blue, relaxed straight cotton denim. Now, it doesn't say in the custom SKU what I paid for it, so if it's not there, that means I paid $1 for it. And I happen to put them right here because I went and picked them up upstairs. The way I could tell it's the right ones is the custom SKU is $14.17. So again, thrift store for $1. These sold for $21.95, and the buyer did pay $12.30 in shipping. A few more things going out. Next thing is a lot Halloween sprinkles. This is an R8 item, and I picked this up quite a while ago. Gel food color party cupcake pumpkins, witch hats. And they bought a quantity of 2. This says it's an A3. So that's going to be over here. A3 right here. Okay. So quantity of 3. So one of these. One of these. One of these. Okay, and it looks like we still have a few left in there. Let's go ahead and get one of these and one of these. So on the sprinkles, as you can see, I'm into it for 50 cents. Buyer came in about 2 of these. And the gel food colors, into this for 40 cents. So total cost of goods on this is $1.80. Two of these sold for $27.12. Now, I'm not sure why, but it doesn't show me what the buyer paid for shipping. It just says buyer paid shipping. But I think this is an international order. I don't know, I'll have to look into it because it used to show me what was paid to me. So I'll have to look into that and let you know. Next item happens to be right here. This is going to be in, well, it went up on me, in bin S2. This is a Boston Red Sox Richardson. I also put 112. Put trucker adjustable snapback. It is new with tags. So that's going to be right here with all of our hats. And it's this guy right here. Picked this up at one of the local thrift stores for $1. This sold for $17.76, and the buyer did pay $8.05 in shipping. And the last thing we have going out, another thrift store item. This is the Discovery Kids digital alarm clock, sound machine, color glowing stars projection. Says a thrift store item. I'm into it for $3. So this also isn't in inventory, so it's right going to be over here. So it's this guy right here. Open it up. It is brand new. This sold for $15.09. And the buyer did pay $10.50 in shipping. Today we got 5 orders going out for $242. First thing we have going out, this is a GE Picture Light 7-inch brass finish. I'll just put 5-foot corded outlet plug, and it was model 15928. It was brand new. This guy right here. As you see, that's what I paid at the thrift store for it, so I'm into this for $1. Notice when I was editing the video that I must have not pressed record on the camera, and I've already shipped the items out. So these ones I'm just going to go through right out here. GE Picture Light 7-inch brass finish, sold for $20.43. And the buyer did pay $11.40 in shipping. Next thing going out, this is a My Hero Academia license plate frame featuring Deku Bakugo. I'm probably tearing these names up. And Torolski. Yeah, I'm sure I butchered those up. Okay, this is going to be in bin 2. Why does it say bin? Oh, that's O2. Okay, so that should be right down here. Yep, here it is right here. So, this is it right here. I picked this up at the thrift store for 50 cents. The Academia license plate frame, sold for $17.76. And the buyer did pay $7.85 in shipping. Next item, this is on shelf 09. That's probably going to be around to the other side. This is a vintage Harley Davidson Ken Barbie doll. It is dated 1999 Mattel. Did pay up for this. I bought this at the thrift store. Paid $27.50. I was hoping to get a lot more for it. And, this should be it right here. So it's this guy right here. Into this for, like I said, for $27.50. The vintage Harley Davidson Ken Barbie sold for $54.77, and the buyer did pay $11.40 in shipping. Next item, we have another one of the free magazines going out, and I actually scoped it out earlier, so I wouldn't have to suffer through on camera trying to find it. It's this right here, Discovery, the Ultimate Book of Sharks. And if you're new to the channel, I get magazines at my local thrift store for free. The Discovery Ultimate Book of Sharks magazine sold for $6.92, and the buyer did pay $4.47 in shipping. Last item going out today, this is a pre-owned Lego Movie Emmett alarm clock. That's going to be right here. As you can see, I still have the batteries in it. Not a good move. Should never leave batteries in on an electronic, especially as a reseller, because it could be a while before this sells, and then it could cause corrosion. So I'm going to take this out before I ship it. Into this for $1. The pre-owned Lego Movie Emmett alarm clock sold for $17.36, and the buyer did pay $9.70 in shipping. We actually have one more item I forgot to pull. I don't know how I missed it on here, but this is going to be in bin E. And it's a little figure guy. If we can find it. Oh, way down here. So it's this headliner. Had this for so long, I think it might have been something I had. And it's probably one of the first things I listed. That's why it's in bin E. This is a 1998 collection headliner. I also put Virginia Cavaliers, Detroit Lions, stocking stuffer, and it's Herman Moore. This sold for $7.53, and it is going free shipping. So, not going to make much off of this, but at least it's moving out. As you can see, I'm sitting out on the porch. It's kind of raining right now, so I'm not going to go out there and film the ending. I just want to say that we had a couple good sales. This was what we sold this week. I normally ship 2 days a week. If I was full-time, I might actually ship daily, but I do this part-time. You see my son's dog in the background. I'm actually watching him while he's off working. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up. Also, too, you can help me out by subscribing down below and hitting that bell notification. You'll be notified the next time I do a video. Until next time, keep picking.